Thank you for joining me. I'm not going to be long with this live today. Just going over a little bit of day 16 of the P. Diddy trial. Y'all, whew, Lord. I think I heard something before. And I think I seen something recently where someone brought it back up about P. Diddy dangling someone over a balcony. But at that point, they were talking about a man, not a woman. I don't know if it was true or not, whether or not he dangled the man across the balcony. But here we are again, the second person to say this man has hung them over a balcony. You don't play with people's lives like that. That is crazy. Because what if he would have lost his grip and that lady would have fell to demise? That's and who I'm talking about is Brianna Bona Golan. She was one of the witnesses for today, testifying against P. Diddy and the things that he has done. Uh, while several people watched it happen, people that was there, people in his organization. Um, but a lot of the testimonies and stuff keep having drugs involved in it, where the actual witness is actually partaking in the drug itself. Now, of course, she has immunity for what she told. I think they were supposed also, not to jump around too much, but they gave her immunity for her testimony um, against him. And a lot of people are keep wondering, and I myself have even said, like, this seems like community, everybody. Like, Lord, the only person you are going to be able to charge is him by the time y'all get talking to everybody. But that's just it. If they didn't offer immunity to people, people wouldn't talk. They wouldn't say anything. They'll plead the fifth and wouldn't say absolutely nothing. And so, therefore, the feds probably wouldn't have much of a case if they wasn't handing out all these immunities, which sort of suck because, like everybody keeps saying, he didn't do this mess by himself. There was involved in this, and anybody that knew about it and did nothing or helped to help for this thing to happen or these things to happen, they all need to be held accountable. And this immunity, unless they purge themselves on the stand, it's taking a lot of people out of the picture. Gustavo, how you doing? Hola, ¿cómo está? Uh, and my Spanish is very limited. Poquito español. So don't hold me to that. But hi, how you doing? Janelle, Gabbett, how you doing? One, two, three. Yeah, this is it's crazy. Like it's like, yeah, you're glad they're talking, but the method in which they're getting this information out, you're excluding so many people. But I think in certain people, they're just not going to exclude and they're not going to give immunity to because they want them. And in my thoughts, I think it's going to be D Rock and possibly um, Christina Cohen. I think, can you marry me? Nine. I'm not here to marry anybody. Indonesia. Where's the rest of the room from? Where's everybody located at? I got Indonesia in here. Okay. I myself is from the U.S. of A. Of course, you probably would know that since I'm talking about this Diddy trial. Um, and that's kind of the highlight that is in the news. It's celebrity news anyway. There's so much more that's going on in the world. It's just this man has so much power and affected so many people's lives negatively. Um, I think it's worth talking about so that way people can learn from this mess and not allow people to hold money over their heads when it comes to stuff like this. Because a lot of this is basically he was holding money and power over their head. At some point, you got to just say to with you and your money, and I'll figure it out and expose and move on. Um, all right, there, Queen. Is a shout out from the Truckee, sending warm vibes. Ever cold and murky. I hope you're smiling. I hope you're doing okay. Just sending a little love from over the UK. All right, Mister. Mr. Rhymes. All right, trucking, truck life. I have much respect for my drivers out there. Where are you from? I'm from Florida, but currently right now I'm in Maryland. Yes, Jordan, I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Can't complain. For those that are in the chat room, please hit that like button to get recommendations to this live for me. It helps it to move through the algorithm when a lot of people actually like the live. So if you're in the live, if you don't mind, hit that like button. My name is Aya. What is your name? Alya? Oh yeah, my name I go by SkitLanta on YouTube, but my real name is Tamira. How you doing? Do do you heard about the wild? Have I heard about the wildfires? No, I haven't. Where are the wildfires happening, Jordan? Brazil. All right. Yes, I like sports. I watch them every now and then. Cool guy. Oh, thanks, Janelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all so much. In Canada, oh, in Canada, they had wildfires in Canada. Well, let me go look up that while we're on here. I kind of been into with P.Diddy trial. A lot of my time has been consumed online watching this and actually being in lawyers' lives and other people that are actually there at the trial. Um, well, that kind of took me off guard there. Hold on, let me see. You said wildfires in Canada. What are they thinking they're coming from? Wildfires in Canada. Do they think it's random or they think somebody started? Ooh, Lord. For a couple of days now. Because the latest I see is like 4 days ago they were been talking about the wildfires. That's it was bad. Jesus Christ, like it's on the coastline though. Did they have an oil spill or something? They're saying they're unstoppable. Well, I will definitely keep the people in Canada in my prayers. Jesus Christ. Like 96. They have like 96 fires that are not under control. I see that. They're claiming they may be unstoppable at this point. I wonder what caused it. Was it like mid with oh it's hail too. So they said it's hail, tornadoes and threats to the south. Oh, Jesus, hold on. You see, this is what I get when I be so in tune and locked into this darn crowd. I kind of get taken away from other stuff, and I need to stay in tune with it all. But let's see. Hello there, Tamir. Nice to meet you. The guy in there, love your energy and you're loving your vibe. I'm really glad to let me showed me your live, and I'm glad it showed you my live as well, Chucky. No food, no deal. No food, no deal. Hey, Michael, I don't understand, but okay. Palestine. Okay, you be my woman in love. I love you forever. You're beautiful. You're awesome like a stone shine in your face, like a social. You are going off my life. You're joy of my life. You are happiness of my life. Oh, that's sweet. Ola Bodie, I hope you have somebody in your life you can say those things to. That is absolutely beautiful. Skid the D 777. I don't. Are you low? Tempered fake Q. Mhm. I love you. Holiday racing. Okay, as HE, but my girlfriend doesn't know I have her. Holiday. I really hope you're trolling and you didn't do somebody like that because that's wrong as crap. You hear me? Um, mm, yeah, I'm gonna have. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to time you out because that's just ridiculous. You would even say some mess like that. I don't like alphabet people. What do you mean, alphabet people? I'm confused. Hi. Hi, Chanel. Chanel. Is that supposed to be Chanel or Chanel? She. Why my head shaped like that? I don't know. You get. I guess you have to ask God. Envy. But I like my shape. You was the first time I seen on YouTube channel. You are the love of my life, and the apple of my eye. The love that God gave you is for me. Okay. Hugs. Are you trying to say hugs? Hugs to you too. Oh, yeah. Jason, yeah, I mean, Jordan, you brought some do I eat watermelon? Do I eat watermelon? I like watermelon, but I don't eat it. I like occasionally. I'm not a big watermelon eater, sorry. Um, and then what I do, unfortunately, I put salt on it, so I might take the health side of it out of it. Yeah. So I don't eat a lot. What what is your from? What am I from? I'm from the US. Do you eat chicken? Oh, of course I eat chicken. If you eat meat, you probably eat chicken. I love chicken, yeah. Are you trying to be funny with the chicken watermelon questions I'm talking about because of the color of my skin? Look, that's not necessarily true. But I do, but I'm not crazy about the watermelon. You're trying to be funny. Skibbity. Do you eat that? Do you? Do you? Let me ask you, do you eat any of those things or drink any of those things? Sir or ma'am, that's just so freaking ignorant. That's what. Um, mm, wow. Adios, you. That's not no mess like that. Honey, I love everybody. I really do. Omar, you know what? You know good and well I'm not allergic to no darn watermelon. Oh Lord, don't you start, Omar. Oh, how you been though? Happy birthday, Chloe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chloe. Happy birthday to you. We'll wish her happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday to Chloe. And we wish you many more, Chloe. How old are you? You're a June baby. 13. Oh, you're a youngin'. Not sure how you'll keep getting on here, but okay. Oh, you just official teenager. Go ahead. A milestone. Lord. Yeah, that's kind of sad about these wildfires. Thank you. That's sad. That is very sad about these wildfires. Man, now I kind of hate talking about what I want to talk about. I got too many youngsters up in here. Uh, Now, Omar, you know good and well I'm not gonna start smoking no cigarettes. I don't smoke and I don't drink, and that's not gonna even first happen unless you're talking to Chloe. And let's not even introduce that to her. Don't even bring that to her attention. I'm going to come over there and steal the oranges from your refrigerator. Well, first you got to put some oranges in there and steal them. But okay, uh, you talking about the soccer player Ronaldo? I don't know him, but I've heard of him. Everybody around here knows who he is. Um. Okay, Aaron. Oh Lord. Chicago in the building. Hey David Bell, how you doing? How was y'all weather up there from those wildfires? I was reading up on it. It said parts of Chicago, the air quality is bad. How you doing up there? Hey, ES7, Elijah, Alicia. Hello, how you doing? Wow, Chicago in the house. I know some people up that way. Mm. NBC News. Oh God, I have to. All this bad news. Sometimes I even hate just looking at the news. It seems like it be so much. It's raining. Temperature about 60. Ooh, 60 degrees this late in the season? Yikes. Shoot, even here sometimes they drop down. So, I'm from the Sunshine State, so we got a lot of sun, heat. That's our issue. Um, Makeup. Omar, what are you talking about? Are you at work or are you home getting lit? Because you ain't make a bit of sense on these messages that you're leaving here now. What's going on? uh, you're losing me. You're losing me. Oh, for those in the chat, they are of 18 and over that been following the P. Diddy trial. What do y'all think? Do y'all think this man is going to be convicted of the RICO charges? I did a poll on my post. I was asking people, do you think they are proving the RICO charges? Well, not well, that was actually a short. On my poll, I actually did was talking about whether or not the videos they keep showing of the hotel, is it benefiting the defense or is it benefiting the prosecution side? What do y'all think? Come on, stop being shy now. I like when people talk to me. I can see you on the live. Well, I can't see, but I can see that you're there. So go ahead and make yourself known on this live. Let me know who it is. Y'all see who I am. This woman, the ex-girlfriend. What woman is Diddy ex-girlfriend? 'Cause, no, nothing is appealing to me about him, and money don't persuade me. I'm sorry. Nah, I would never, would have never. Because a lot of this, people are doing this crap. People put themselves through that for the fame and the money, point blank, period. Because he is not his children. He got some beautiful children, but him. And then that attitude, no, baby, you can't have multiple struggles going on. That attitude and them looks just pick one. Like something got to be great about you. And then from what I'm hearing, other things ain't all that hot either. So I mean, it can't be nothing more than the fame. Because if you took the fame and the money off of this man, ain't nobody finna let this man do them the way he did them. Absolutely not. One person. For you to be my baby, no Puff will win. For you to be my baby, no Puff will win. Omar, you really think P Diddy the Diddler is going to pull through on this? Really? No, no. Not with all the stuff that he's on. Not dangling people over balconies. No, not to tie up people and using your organization to kidnap folks and burn down people's cars and all this other stuff. Not bribing people out of your organization using your corporation's money by bribing people or threatening people not to work a day again in this industry or or whatever. No, no. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Omar. Please don't tell me you on the side of P. Diddy. Please tell me you joking. Please tell me something. Help me out. Help me out here. Okay, please. Reel it back in, Omar. Cause I know how you get sometimes. Sometimes you just be shooting the blunt, blah blah blah. You just be talking. So please don't be real on me. Please. Oh, yeah, so what? Mm, man, I had a real day today. I really have. He helped the Mexican cartel. How he did that, and all the more reason for him to go down. All the more reason for him to go down. I am so sorry. All the more reason to go down. Well, they authenticated that the video uh from both the freak offs and from the hotel by this expert witness that they had, Frank. Oh, his name almost looked like Piazza, Frank Piazza, or however he pronounced his name. Anyway, he authenticated all of it. He said it was absolutely positively the real thing. The only thing that was enhanced was stuff that they did in order to actually, I guess, to get a better view of what was going on. Black women keep the black men down. What, Tommy? No, black women don't keep no black men down. No, that's not even personal. Maybe your black woman kept you down. I don't know. I mean, I can't say what's going on in your life, but that statement right there is absolutely positively not true. Everything is each on an individual basis. Are you trying to say Queen Elizabeth? Lord. Mm. Yeah, they said they enhanced the sound of the video is what they enhanced. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button if you're inside this chat. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It will help me out. Yes, it will. Mm. Especially if you're coming back to watch. Oh Lord, hold on. Let me hold on just a second. I kind of feel sorry for those jurors too that have to endure all this and listen to all this buffoonery. Because at some point, I mean, this is really draining. It really is. Even though it's a tad bit intriguing just to hear the dynamics of all this stuff. Like, how in the world could all this stuff go down in the manner in which it did? It's sickening to know somebody is like that. But to be on this jury and have to go through all these different emotions that you're feeling from everybody that you hear from, I really my heart really goes out to those jurors. It really does. Especially in particular case. And then you're bounded. It's like you can't really interact with society while you're going through this because you're not supposed to be watching news. You're not supposed to be on social media. You're not supposed to be doing any of that when you are a juror. So that way you don't form an opinion in your mind before you hear everything about the case, the details about the case. So like, yeah, they're going through a lot because it's a lot just taking and stuff in. Um, it's a lot taking stuff in and trying to present it to people. So I can only imagine what they're going through. I can imagine. Although I be hearing some stuff that they be doing up in there that typically they wouldn't be allowed, and I'm not sure why they're allowing it with jury. Um, but in the same note, I still feel bad for him a little bit. Uh, And to me, for those that want to know, I feel like the RICO already been proven. It's whether or not they're going to hold that stance for the entirety of this trial. Because I think the more people that they bring um, out, and of course, we haven't heard the side of the defense other than cross examination. They haven't brought their witnesses out. They haven't presented their case or anything like that. But just listening to what has already been presented by the prosecution. Honey, that Rico been proven. It's been proven. I feel sorry when I got jury duty for something stupid. Two guys was in jail for illegal videos. Yeah, I got called once for jury duty. I got eliminated so fast, and I was so happy. Well, actually, it wasn't so fast because I literally was down there almost the whole day. Um, but in the end, I got eliminated. They didn't pick me to be a juror, and baby, I'm mad. I was not mad at all. Because like I said, depending on how long these trials last, you're cut off. They pay you, but they don't compensate you for what you could have made on your own. It's just mere pennies on the dollar for your time in that courtroom. Uh Bye, Tom. Bye. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. Um Yeah, you're getting paid literally mere pennies on the dollar, and then you're being forced, to listen to this stuff. Now, on a different note, I think this might be more engaging than a lot of trials because who doesn't know who P Diddy is? I mean, he's a well-known entertainer, producer, and everything else. So everybody knows who he is. I mean, even if you didn't listen to his music at some point he has, outside of him being this monster of a person, he has introduced a lot of people into the entertainment industry. And some of those people don't went on to music, to be in movies and stuff like that. And he himself, from what I hear, I don't think I've ever seen him in a movie per se, but I know he tried for the role of James Brown, but he didn't get it. And 50 Cent a day. What? You know what? I almost thought you was talking about 50 Cent the rapper, but and what they paying you, 50 Cent a day, $50 a day. I read that wrong. I'm like, what you saying? I read that wrong because I seen 50 and I just automatically put cent on the back end of it. But you're talking about $50 a day. Right. That ain't even worth it. Like, mm-mm. And then for this high profile case, um God forbid he don't get found guilty on this trial. Um, well, if he found guilty, then they'd probably be okay. But if he gets found guilty on it, depending on how deep his reach really is, you know, those jurors, those witnesses, they might, who's gonna put them after this? Nobody. Nobody. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be on this, especially if you don't know exactly who you're dealing with, um, or who his people is, or who he. Because let's be real, we all don't watch movies. We see how the crime mob world actually work. Regardless if they're in custody or not, people still have access to get to whoever to get to you. So I don't know if $50 a day is worth. I hope they're paying them at least $150 or $200 a day. I hope and pray, but I doubt. Um, I hope it's worth that. But of course, with jury duty, it's not like you have a choice. It's either you come or you get arrested. You mean so you got to do your civil duty when it comes to jury duty. Um, so it's not like you say, "Oh, I don't want to." Your best bet is to try to get kicked off. Your best bet is not to get selected. You know, uh, so that way you ain't got to worry about anything. But it is, yeah, yeah. I got a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to that part of the whole thing with this. But I really, really, and sincerely do wish that people get the justice that they need when it comes to this man. I hope justice prevails and he get his just deserves. He get he gets what he deserved for doing these people the way he did. I don't care how much money, how much power you got. People are human, and you have absolutely, positively no right to treat anybody the way these people have it. No reason whatsoever. So on the mere fact of that alone, I hope they give him every year they can in that jail cell. And I pray to God that our dumb behind president do not pardon this man. Jesus, please don't let that happen. Please don't let that happen. Um, Trump, stay out of it, please, for once. Just stay out of it. Let the federal government do what they do. Let the jurors do what they do. Because really, that would be like a slap in their face, having to spend all these weeks in trial, wasting taxpayers' money for all this stuff. For hire, because you know that P Diddy paid for his lawyers and all that stuff, but we pay for the prosecution and the jurors. So wasting all these taxpayers' money just to let him off? Like, come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. I used to hate the old woman talking crazy. What old woman, Omar? Lord, please. Please step in. Please step in. Step in on that note, because I'm a little nervous when it comes to Trump in this whole pardon talk. I'm completely nervous when it comes to that because we just don't know how he's going to how he's such a wild card, you know. He always been a wild card, so I'm kind of nervous when it comes to that. Wearing blue on Thursday while live streaming is a bad omen. You should have known better to wear yellow. Uh, is it really Thursday? And who cares about what color a person wears on what day? I'm not superstitious like that. So, I mean, I wear what I feel like I want to. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion by all means, but I don't believe, you know, all this whole that crap. I don't. So when I was at jury party, jury party, that's one way of looking at it, Omar. Oh goodness. It's the 4th of June. I don't know. Maybe it's Thursday where you're at. I can't say it's not Thursday where you're at. But where I'm at is Wednesday. Wednesday. Right now is Wednesday. So your theory wouldn't matter on this day if I did believe in what you said, but I don't. Okay. Yeah. People be coming on here saying some weird crap. People be saying some weird stuff in general. Man, I was in a live earlier today, and this woman, or I'm assuming it was a woman name, but she started a whole freaking trying to discredit what I was saying inside this um live that we was in. And I'm thinking like, why are you saying all this stuff? What, did I steal your spotlight by me saying what I said? Look, I wasn't trying to. I'm just talking like everybody else is. But people be people are crazy. And I'm just, it is weird. Some people on this earth is just, you know, no. Um that that's why you gotta be careful. You have to. Like, when I'm not making fun of I'm not making fun of it. But some people are just straight up stupid. I'm sorry. My opinion. Okay. I'm just saying it for what it is. Um Making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh Jesus. As y'all may, it might not know, but you'll soon find out. I am one that's gonna speak my mind. So if you're gonna come on my live acting crazy, be ready to get what you're gonna get. Now, I don't mind people speaking their opinions and stuff like that, but if you come on here acting crazy, you gonna get what you asking for, okay? And you're gonna get cut off real quick. So let's just keep it cordial. Let's keep it cordial. Um, this is supposed to be something where we can all come, share our opinion, talk, interact with each other, have a good time. I'm all about a good vibe. I ain't all about the buffoonery. I'm not. Um, but I can have you need to. Good night. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, I done did videos about it, YouTube drama, YouTube trolls. I done did videos, so I know how stuff. But just, sometimes people need to learn how to read the room and know when to stuff and when not to say stuff. Um, because, like I said, I am one that can take it out. Ugh, but I digress. Good night. Mm. And so back to everybody, back to everybody else, y'all. Ugh, Jesus. Like I said, I'm not gonna stay too long on this thing tonight, and I gotta calm myself down because, like I said, I think I'm absorbing a lot of this trial. It's triggering a lot of things. Um, so maybe I just need to step back just a little bit, just a little bit. Um, Hmm. But I wasn't gonna stay on here live. I really just long. I said I wasn't gonna stay on here live. I wasn't gonna stay on here long. I gotta try to fix me something to eat before it gets too late, y'all. I just wanted to come on here, kind of get a feel of how everybody felt about it for the ones that are willing to talk about it. I know, like I said, it can be draining, even me trying to get the information and bring it to the people. So I understand if you don't care to speak about this. Um, Right. You definitely gotta know. You gotta definitely know when to fold 'em. Right. And all my gamblers out there know. Whew, Jesus. Okay. That's something I'll be trying. I don't let go. I don't dabble every now and then. But yeah, you gotta know when to fold them. But like I said, I wasn't going to stay on here long. I just was trying to get a feel of what everybody thought of the situation and whatnot. So I appreciate everybody that did put their perspectives on things. Like I said, go join my poll on my community board. Um, because I try to stay in contact on the community board with my people that join my channel, as well as I do answer every comment that anybody writes me on any of my videos. Because I love the interaction, like I told you before. And whatever you're coming on my channel for, I do have a playlist, so it's organized so you can know what it is you're looking for on my channel. But I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this for today. And as always, be your brothers and sisters keeper. Keep God first. Toodles. Talk to you later.